I think that college is a lot, like you come to learn, you come to, figure out what you want to do, but I think it's also about an experience of being on your own and growing up and the maturity that comes with it, and that is finding the balance of work and play, is that maturity, I feel like networking is just as much a part of college as going to class, that's what bars are. You network at bars. You find your friends and you find your clique, you find a lot about yourself when you go out. It's a recess.
Yeah.
Bars are recess.
You kind of learn the ins and outs, you kind of learn.
There's a social structure at bars, just like they're on the playground, The boys do this, the girls do this, you and your girlfriends do this, and the other girls do that. I mean, it's kind of funny, it's like a glorified 8th grade mixer sort of thing, like a little bit more mingling, but, you need a little alcohol in you before you can get the, guts to go across the dance floor kind of thing. I don't think I would say a whole lot. I would probably ignore him if I liked him, because that way he pays attention to me as opposed to all the other girls that are trying to, be with him. I would catch his eye because I'm not giving him the time of day. That's what you do if you want a boy. You ignore him. Oh yeah, it's definitely learn as you go, no one taught me that. I figured it out on my own. I don't think it's really been affected negatively at all. I think I know when I can go to bars. I know when I can, wake up and do the project the next day, and I know when I can't. And it's about, learning your classes, learning yourself as a student. Some kids could go out the night before a test and be fine, and some kids can't. And it's about knowing yourself personally. So I think for myself, I know myself well enough to know what I can do and how much I can go out as opposed to how much I can't. I came into freshman year scared out of my mind, so I didn't mess around with school at all, and I got good grades, and I never went out if I knew that I had a project. And then I kind of started pushing the boundaries a little bit and seeing what I could do and how much studying I really needed to do. And now I feel like I know myself well enough as a student in college to know when I can go out and when I can't. I wouldn't say grades became less important. Grades are very important. My parents think grades are very important, but I came to realize that grades aren't the end-all of my life. If I don't get an A in this class, my life isn't going to really change that much. I feel like my course has pretty much been set for me before I even walked through the front doors in the zoo. If I get an A or if I get a C, as awful as it sounds, I don't feel like it's going to really affect the outcome of my life that much. I feel like my personality and my drive is going to get me a lot farther than my grades ever will. I mean, granted, if you get an F, you're not getting anywhere. Sometimes the A students really don't know what the hell they're doing anyway. The C students, C students rule the world, I've heard. And my friends know this, so they know when I'm saying I don't want that shot, they know to kind of leave me alone. But as far as days of the week, I drink as much as I could, I would say, with that. If I don't have a test, I'll probably go out. If I don't have a test or a project, I'm probably going out. I mean, there are days where I'm laying in bed and I don't want to go out. My friends are dragging me out the door. We all have those. And usually I'm glad they did. But I go out most of the time because I want to. I want to see my friends. I want to spend time with everyone. I'm a huge extrovert. I can't sit by myself for too long. I'll go crazy. I've had those nights where I've grabbed my one girlfriend and sat at the bar. And, that's sometimes just as fun as going out with 30 people that you know. It's just kind of what you're in the mood for. And, if you go out on a Sunday, you probably know that there's not going to be a ton of people out there with you. But my friends will be the most successful people that probably graduate from a zoo, honestly. And I don't think it has to do with the grades or that they're smarter than anyone else or that they have a better, setup than anybody else. I think it's the drive they have, their personalities. They're happy with what they've got. We have a good crew, and they're happy with what they've got, and things are going to work out for them, and I'm 100% confident that they are.